See that? 104,000. More than you can sell in the first week with 3 Grammys.
Okay, loves, welcome back to Exoticteablog. I'm back with another video. Before we get into this one, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so every single time I post, you'll be notified. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. Please hit the subscribe button, and I love you. With any subscribers, y'all should keep doing it for me. I also love you guys too. Grab your cups because I'm about to spill the tea, and let's quickly get into today's video. Now, let's start up with Sexyy Red. Okay, so we don't necessarily talk about Sexyy Red every day because she's not problematic and she don't even have much dramas going around her. But it looks like today we are getting some news about Sexyy Red and she's getting sued. Okay, so it was reported by Cheese that Sexyy Red is being sued for over 5 million. Oh my god, that's huge. For allegedly asking her followers to beat up her child grandmother. Okay, so let me know how you feel about this down below in the comments. I'm pretty sure that Sexyy Red has 2 children, and I don't know if they are from the same baby daddy. Okay, no shade to her. We don't know much about Sexyy Red. It was a huge debate on who was the father of her recent daughter. Okay, she had one daughter. People were saying it was Drake. Somebody said it was Chief Keef. So we don't necessarily know who her baby daddy is for the girl and the boy. Okay, but her son is cute. But this is all alleged. Okay, this is all alleged. I cannot recall me seeing anything of Sexyy Red telling her followers to go beat up her child's grandmother. This is just funny. Okay, first things first, this post is like a few minutes ago and I'm like, damn, why is Sexyy Red having her followers to go beat the child's grandmother? And did she actually tell them to do that? Did they do it? I don't know. Okay, so this is crazy. A typical day in female rap, we get in this kind of tea, and we don't necessarily get this kind of tea. The rap girls be beefing, throwing shit online. We don't get physical altercation, but it looks like Sexyy Red allegedly is telling her fans to go beat up her child's grandmother. Okay, so let me know if you feel about this down below in the comments. I'm going to do more investigation on this. I'm going to get the facts right. If it's true, I'm going to copy all the tea. If it's false, I'm still going to copy all the tea. This is just breaking news in female rap. Okay, breaking news in Sexyy Red live. And I mean, Sexyy Red don't have 5 million. Okay, no shade, but I'm pretty sure Sexyy Red don't have 5 million dollars to pay for no court case. Okay, so girl, if this is true, you need your lawyers ready. You gotta fight because even Tasha K. Okay, I'm not saying Tasha K's got more money than you, but she been in the industry more than you, so I expected her to have over 4 million, but she ain't got that to pay Cardi B. So 5 million is a lot in my personal opinion. But do you guys feel like she's going to cop the plea? Do you guys feel like she's going to pay the money? Do y'all feel like it's true? Let me know down below in the comments. Like I said, if it's true, I'm gonna copy all the tea. Now, I saw a lot of people posting that Doechii was trolling Nicki Minaj. I went on YouTube, I went on TikTok, I went on Twitter. But first things first, I talked about this on my previous video already, and I was like, ain't no way you would call Megan Thee Stallion Barbie, because first things, she don't look like no Barbie doll, and I haven't seen anywhere where the canned foods and the Barbie foods are the same size. No shade, big foods, okay. Might even have a bigger foods than Ken. But we're not talking about that. I don't think this should hurt the Barbs. Okay, I saw some Barbs talking about how Doechii was trolling Nicki Minaj. I didn't even think about her trolling Nicki Minaj with this post. To be honest, I didn't think about her with this comment. But at the end of the day, the girls are trying to do their big one. Okay, they want y'all to talk. They want the Barbs to talk. I'm not gonna use this as a topic. I just gonna include this in my video to clear the air that Nicki don't even care about those hoes. Okay, Doechii didn't follow Nicki Minaj when Nicki put out Bigfoot, clearly showing her stance with Megan. And Nicki never had beef or anything like that with Doechii. Instead, Doechii is the one looking for beef. Okay, so clearly the girls want Nicki to say something, so the general public is gonna be like, oh, Nicki's back. She's hating on Doechii. She's hating on Doechii because Doechii's successful. She hating. That's what she wants. That's the narrative they are telling Doechii. they want Nicki Minaj to act. Okay, they want Nicki Minaj to act all villainish. They want Nicki to act all vicious and jealous of Doechii, and the general public will push the narrative saying, "Oh, Nicki's bitter towards Doechii. Nicki's hating." That's the whole narrative they've told Doechii that needs to play out. But no shade to Doechii. Come in Barbie, come in Rapunzel, come in Chucky. I don't care about whatever she's commenting on Megan Thee Stallion post. And Barbs, y'all should trust me. Nicki don't even care about this host. Okay? Nicki don't care about no Megan Thee Stallion and Doechii comment section. $9 collaboration from the both of them. And I told y'all I don't even care for a collaboration from the both of them. I don't listen to Megan Thee Stallion music. I don't listen to Doechii. Doechii's corny. She's stealing Nicki Minaj lyrics. And I feel like Nicki, it's high time you put a diss track to all them rap girls that have been taking shots at you. Okay, it's high time we get that Red Ruby the Sleaze part 2. Okay, Red Ruby the Sleaze was a banger. We need that shit part 2. Okay, but let me know how you feel about it down below in the comments. I don't think she was trolling Nicki Minaj. And if she was trolling Nicki Minaj, I don't still care about her. No shade. Now, is it a Club
One
Shay
of the
Shay
upcoming
without
female
Nicki
rap
Minaj?
girls, I'm not necessarily going to
That's
call
the
her upcoming
question.
female rap girl.
This
Like,
man, Shannon
she already
Sharpe,
put her name
whatever
out
they
there.
call him,
I think her name is already
built
out
like
there,
Squidward,
but she's not
he's
that
effing
big.
obsessed
So,
with Nicki, and I've been telling y'all that man is obsessed with Nicki. Is never a Club Shay Shay without a Nicki Minaj topic. If he ain't got Nicki Minaj on the title, he's gonna talk about Nicki Minaj in the video. Like, why is you bringing these people over just to talk about Nicki? But like I told y'all before, the Nicki Minaj algorithm is strong. They know when they talk about Nicki, people would chime in. Okay, clearly you can see that Nicki is the most relevant. And they try to convince me that Nicki not relevant, but they stay talking about Nicki Minaj in all their interviews. Okay, in all their interviews they say talking about Nicki. So he definitely receiving down here of day. And I told y'all the last time he talked about Nicki Minaj and the rap girls he must find a way to talk about Nicki. Okay, something with him. A bar posted, Nicki Minaj, can you sue this person, please? I'm so serious. And he already uploaded a video with Jess Hilarious. Okay, they talked about Nicki, but first things first, the Barbs are furious. They are going in on him. But I mean, you all have to realize that Nicki Minaj is the blueprint. Okay, y'all have to realize that. He got to Nicki Minaj to get clicks. And I'm seeing that shit for sure. Okay, because even in the video, he didn't even talk about Nicki Minaj for more than 1 minute. But you had to use Nicki Minaj as the first name drop, 50 Cent, Cat Williams, and Cardi B. He knows. Okay? No shade. Not even about the person he's interviewing. His main aim is to target at Nicki Minaj. And at the end of the day, he only talk about Nicki Minaj. He wants these people to hate on Nicki. Okay, he wants them to say shit about Nicki. He's always doing that. He did that with Kai Snap. He did that with Glorilla. He did that with what they call him? What they call this boy with the red hair? Oh my god, what they call him? I forgot him that boy name. He raps. He uses autotune. Okay, Nicki unfollowed and blocked him. Yeah, he literally does it with everybody he interviews on his show. And now you're interviewing Jess Hilarious. He talk about Nicki. Oh my god. He needs to hang it off the screen, okay? But let's get into what Jess Hilarious had to say. This was a little bit of shade, but at the end of the day, she was trying to play dumb, like she don't know why Nicki unfollowed her. Oh, you was talking shit about Nicki. Okay, you was talking shit about Nicki and Jess Hilarious. This is why I don't really fool with you, because you know how to act dumb. You know how to act dumb. Okay, and I'm going in on you. You know how to act dumb. Talking about, oh, I don't know why Nicki unfollowed me, but a lot of people unfollowed me. Ho, you know why Nicki unfollowed you? Because she was talking shit about her. Not once, not twice. Okay, not once, not twice. You was out here talking your shit. But I mean, it's not a Club Shay Shay show without a Nicki Minaj conversation. They gotta talk about Nicki on every show. Let's just quickly get into what Jess Hilarious had to say, and I'll get y'all.
Doing it with like just industry things,
Right.
other things. Yep.
Is it true Nicki unfollowed you because of one of your videos?
I don't know why she unfollowed me, but I know she had reposted me a few times listening to some of her music that she dropped, and then unfollowed me. A few people unfollowed me though. But yeah, I don't know the reason why. I don't be like, why
But
you
you know
do
you
that?
can't be going back and forth with them barbs on social media though, Jess.
I don't go back and forth with them. They go back and forth with themselves.
Oh, you don't. So you don't respond on social media. You don't go back.
Not anymore.
Oh,
You haven't seen. You can't find a comment that I done commented on, and since what did I say? I think back in 2023, I said I'm not gonna comment anymore. They don't deserve for me to keep
How
going
difficult
back
is
and
that?
forth.
Because your nature is to come back.
Yeah, it is very difficult. That's why I don't read comments as often as I used to. Because listen, Jesse from around the way, Baltimore City.
Yeah, so that was what Jess Hilarious had to say. And I crashed out earlier saying, she said she don't know why Nicki unfollowed her. This girl, okay, she not a girl, she a woman. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna say whatever I wanna say. This hoe was out here talking shit about Nicki. Even when Nicki was about to go on tour, she shaded Nicki Minaj tour. She said it wasn't selling. She said Nicki Minaj when it cut Williams. She said Nicki Minaj when it cut Snap. She was out here shading Nicki Minaj and saying, oh, the tour was flopping. This was that. That was this. And you expect Nicki now to unfollow you. And I think Nicki already unfollowed her before that. Okay, I think Nicki already unfollowed her before that. But Jess Hilarious has come out several times. Okay, not once, not twice. She has come out several times to shade Nicki. And the first time when I despise her was when she said this shit about Nicki's tour. That shit really got to me. And I was like, ho, is you trying to say the tour is about a flop? Because I know the tickets was selling, but she was laughing and clowning Nicki. In case you haven't seen it, let's get into it.
On Breakfast Club. Nicki Minaj. It's Jess with the mess, and my news is real. This the shit I didn't get into on Breakfast Club. Nicki Minaj wants Cat Williams to join her tour. When the fuck did Nicki and Cat Williams ever even have a fucking relationship? Like to put him on your tour? Let's just get something straight. Now, usually people do things like this when the tour is not selling. Maybe it isn't. Now, that's very expected these days because of the economy. Listen, people put shit on layaway to buy Renaissance tickets. Like the economy is in such a shit place right now. It's totally expected to not sell out your fucking tour. No icon, no matter how big or small, is exempt from promotion. You promoted that album, you did interviews, you popped out, you promoted his. So we're gonna have Nicki, Monica, Cat Williams. Mind you, Cat Williams hasn't responded yet. I think she should add a JT, a Bia. Bitch, you can bring Kai Cenat. You got Monica. It's a bit of a jingle jam. Girl.
Okay, so after all that, Nicki's not going to unfollow you if she was still following you? Yeah, let me know. Okay, Jess Hilarious been out here shading Nicki Minaj for a long time. If you watch The Breakfast Club, you know that shit for sure. When it comes to female rap, she always targeting Nicki Minaj. Same thing with Charlamagne, same thing with DJ Envy. They always doing that over there. Okay, there was a huge part, most especially Charlamagne and DJ Envy. They was a huge part of the whole Nicki hate train. They was the sponsors, okay, part of the sponsors, paid most. Okay, that's why I don't take Charlamagne serious. That's why I don't take DJ Envy serious. Okay, I don't take them serious. But wasn't it still the same Jess Hilarious that was shading Nicki Minaj last year? Okay, wasn't she the one that put us comment underneath the neighborhood talk posts saying, but you purposely doing features with these girls that can't rap. You never put somebody that can actually rap on your east, so you're in fact helping the labels replace you. Okay, and I believe this was a Nicki Minaj station head. By the end of the day, she was out there shading Nicki Minaj. Okay, and she talked about Nicki purposely put girls that cannot rap on her songs. Girl, shut the fuck up. The industry has bunch of girls that cannot rap, but they pushing the girls. Okay, did Nicki Minaj put out a collaboration with Cardi B? Motorsports and Cardi B also wanted Nicki Minaj on another song of her album. Wasn't Cardi B untalented? They've been pushing untalented hosts for a long time. Okay, so I mean, this is why I don't take Jess Not Hilarious serious. She has always been a Nicki Minaj hater, and I don't think she has changed. Okay, I don't think she has changed. She's trying to act cool. She's trying to act dumb. Oh, I don't know why Nicki unfollow me. You've been talking ish about Nicki for a very long time, and these videos and receipts I put up, they are recent. They are other clips. Okay, there are other clips. There are other receipts of this hoe talking shit and trying to act dumb. I don't fool you, hoe. Okay, I don't fool with her. No shade. But at the end of the day, I'm never gonna blame her for this particular shit that just happened with the Club Shay Shay interview. Now I'm not about to blame her. In the normal day, I don't think she would even have mentioned Nicki on that. Okay? I don't think she would have mentioned Nicki on there. Probably would have gone there, talked about whatever happened at the Breakfast Club with Lauren LaRosa, and talk about her life. She would have done that. But Shannon Sharpe, built like a Squidward, old and funky, needs to hang it off flat screen. He's obsessed with Nicki. Okay, it's never a Club Shay Shay without him talking about Nicki Minaj, and that's sad. Okay, you're damn near 52. You need to let Nicki be. If he's not more than 52. But at the end of the day, I'm starting to feel like he tried to get Nicki on his show and Nicki didn't want to go. Okay, he's tried several times and Nicki don't want to go. And he been out here shading Nicki for a long tough time, talking about Nicki for a long tough time. That's what this whole thing is giving, because why is you always talking about her? Why don't you talk about Kendrick Lamar? Why don't you talk about Drake? Why don't you talk about Lotto? Talk about all the girls and stop bringing Nicki Minaj in every single interview. That shit is corny. Okay, that ish is corny, and that's why I said before, he is definitely receiving Donkey of the Century. Let Nicki Minaj be, and just not hilarious. You never getting back to the Nicki Minaj good books. Okay, I don't care if you're trying to act dumb, saying, "Oh, I don't know why she unfollowed me." You definitely know why she unfollowed you, and don't act like you're not buttered. You are buttered. No shade. You are. Even if Nicki was still following you, you will be talking good about her. No shade. Stop being a clown. Now, I want to talk about this post too. So, this ish pissed me the fuck off. And I'm damn sure that this is from one of them delusional gangs on Twitter. So, a post said Nicki Minaj opening the doors for female rap in 2010s, and with an AI picture, and somebody responded to it saying, not trying to be a hater, but she only opened that door for herself and locked it and sealed it until someone else opened it in 2018. Okay, and we all know the industrial plastic bag started getting that payola 2018. Okay, the payola she got that made Atlantic Records broke. No shade, that's tea. But how did Nicki Minaj open the door and open it for only herself and sealed it until Cardi B came in the game? First things first, the girls wasn't doing it. Okay, the only reason why Cardi B came and stood at the spotlight, she came with motives. Number one, to replace Nicki. Okay, number two, to be the main rap thing. And did she fulfill that? No. Okay, she didn't fulfill that. They saw that she flopped. They stopped giving her pillar and she's flopping back to back to back. Okay, they only doing the same things with those newer girls because they feel like one of them might stick. They did the same thing with Lotto, she flopped. They did the same thing with Megan, she flopped, and they trying to do the same thing with Doechii. So I understand how Nicki Minaj opened the door and sealed it until 2018. The girls don't have talent as much as Nicki, so it's not Nicki's fault that she's still the queen of rap. No shade. Okay, it ain't Nicki's fault. It's not Nicki Minaj's fault that she has organic fan base always supporting her, ready to defend her. It ain't Nicki Minaj's fault that she's always out here popping her shit whenever she drops. It ain't Nicki Minaj's fault that she ends up being the most streamed female rapper every year, the highest selling and highest grossing female rapper on tour. It ain't Nicki Minaj's fault. Okay, so I don't care what the slow host trying to say. I don't care your opinion, but girl, you need to hang it off last screen. The girls are not just doing it like Nicki, and that's tea. Okay, so stop being slow and dumb. Now, moving over from there, fans feel like the industrial plastic bag is shading Doechii, but let's get into this. She retweeted this post. So somebody responded to somebody that said, cause people don't give Glorilla, Cardi B, or any other light-skinned rapper this much hate for being successful. I don't care. What nobody says, the hate she gets is thinly vivid colorism. Okay, and this is to Doechii. This person was talking about Doechii and the Cardi B fan, I guess, responding to that saying the same Cardi B that folks accused of payola when the love in real life was evident. The same Glorilla that people were saying she fell off within a year of her popping off. I get the sentiment, but the explains aren't explaining. Okay, and Cardi B retweeted this. First things first, nobody accused the industrial plastic bag of getting payola. It was evident that she got payola. Okay, that real love was evident. It incorrect. You supposed to say the paler was evident. She always got paler, and no shade to Gloria. She kind of fell off until she put out the other songs. Okay, she put out F and F. She was starting a she, but she fell off. Okay, until she put out the newer songs. So no shade to Cardi B and her delusional fans, but Cardi B appeal was evident in the industry, and I don't think she was necessarily shading Doechii, but I feel like she was just trying to stick up for herself, and she told this fan what to write, and she had to retweet it. Okay, I feel like she told this person what to write, and she retweeted it. No, I know the industrial plastic bag. I know how she roll. Okay, she loves when the press is on her side. She loves when the general public is on her side. And why is she even chiming in this kind of situation, girl? Isn't she supposed to be putting out music and recording in the studio? By the end of the day, she loves Twitter. Okay, she's a Twitter bird. She always on Twitter stalking Nicki Minaj and the Barbs, stalking me because she got me blocked. So, okay, I checked her ass. So she's always stalking the Barbs. That's why she's out here retweeting this kind of post, because at the end of the day, you're supposed to be a A-list female rapper. Like we all know, she's a Z-list, but she claims she's an A-list. She shouldn't be responding and chiming in this kind of situation. Doechii wouldn't even do this. Okay, she wouldn't even retweet this. Neither Glorilla. You just a flop, a dot and a clown. No shade. Anyway, shall let me know if you feel about these topics down below in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. And as usual, thanks for watching.